My name is Charles J. Mallow, PGA golf professional at Deer Creek Golf Club in Deerfield Beach, Florida. Today we have a student named Sperry. Sperry came to me having difficulty with downhill lies, so we headed out to the course. We are here on the 7th hole at Deer Creek Golf Club, nice little par 4. Sperry was having difficulty with hitting golf shots outside of 100 yards off of downhill lies. This was a pretty downhill lie right here, so we put down some balls and went away to practicing. One of the great tools I have to make players better at Deer Creek Golf Club is being able to go out on the course to get some real course experience. So, when Sperry came to me, there was a few things that instantly stood out before he even hit a golf ball. So, off of downhill lies, well, off of any lie to be specific or to be general, you need to pay attention to what the predominant ball flights are. When you hit a golf ball off a downhill lie, the tendency is going to be for you to miss it long and right. It delofts the club and it makes it very difficult for the player to square up the club. It makes it so the player generally leaves it open and leaves it to the right. But because it delofts the club, it makes the ball go far. So long and right is your normal miss. So in order to make those adjustments, you're going to make two changes. First, you're going to take a club that's slightly shorter. So instead of hitting an 8-iron, hit a 9-iron. The next thing you have to do is you have to aim left of your target, okay? Left of your target. So our flag stick right here is, I'll use a blue line, okay? Our flag stick is right here. Okay, so our feet are aimed left, club face aimed just left of our target, basically. Because the ball is going to come out right. So, once we get aimed left, make sure everything is lined up parallel. We're going to make sure our club face is set up a little open, okay? I know it sounds weird. Yeah, you typically miss it to the right already. Well, the problem is we're hitting out of rough. And anytime you hit out of rough, the club is going to get grabbed and pull it to the left. So maybe when you're hitting off a downhill lie off a fairway, you don't open the club as much. But out of the rough, we're going to open it just a hair, okay, just to make sure that club doesn't get tugged left and we double cross ourselves. So first off, Sperry came to me. He was aimed way to the right, which was an issue off a downhill lie. He hit a lot of shots to the way right, okay. So that was a big thing we had to change. The next thing is, when he came to me, his trail leg, okay, we'll take a magnifying, his trail leg, instead of being evenly flexed, his back leg, which would be his right leg, was almost completely bent, okay, and his left leg was very straight, okay. So he was leaning into the hill, okay. Now, it's very important when you're hitting off side hill, uphill, downhill lies, doesn't matter where, okay, that you don't lean into the hill per se, okay? You want to try to match the hill, okay? So whatever the lie is, you kind of want to match that, okay? So we had Sperry get his right shoulder higher than his left shoulder, and we had him get a little bit more weight on his left side to kind of match the shot, okay? So after making those changes, okay, pretty much he was set up for success. So now we're going to watch his swing. Now, one thing I encouraged him to feel and do is with his follow through, and you'll kind of notice that. So with your follow through off a downhill lie, feel free to fall down the hill, The thing you don't want to do is try to fight gravity. When you fight gravity, you're going to lose every time. I don't know who told me that, but it's wise words. So do not ever try to fight gravity. Just if after you hit the ball and you need follow through, fall down the hill. That's fine. I mean, do it with some grace, but falling down the hill is fine. So if your weight is going to fall to your left side as it normally does. If it keeps on falling, you're fine. The other thing I wanted him to do is make sure he clears his body. Okay, so those kind of two things go hand in hand. Falling forward and clearing, those kind of go hand in hand. And he does a very good job of executing this, as we'll watch in the video. Excellent. Excellent. Very well done. So he comes down to impact. Ball starts out left of his target, but he's cleared and he's got some weight on his left side. Okay, he's going to hit a nice little fade in there. Okay. Still got a little bit of weight on his right side at this point. Like to have more, but a lot better than where we started. Ball starts just to the left and it's going to fade in there. Okay. And he gets his weight off his right side. Very well done, and I look forward to helping him out more with his game in the future. Thank you, everyone.